The latest episode of Countdown is better than the one from last week. Although I didn't find the preceding hour to be particularly horrible, it definitely fell short of the action and revelations of the show's 3-episode beginning. Since the new hour focuses on a major character, I'm happy to report that Episode 5 gets the program back on track in that area. That would be the elusive Volchek, who at the end of Countdown Episode 4 escaped the trap the crew had set up. It was always obvious that Volchek would not be taken just yet because the season was so early. I was surprised to learn that Episode 5 mentions that possibility once more, but in the past. Volchek's past was Episode 5's major plot point. We find out that he had a wife and did everything in his power to get a deal. I found it interesting that Volchek appeared lighter with his wife than he does now. The reason he altered so much would become evident by the conclusion of the hour. Before the show began, I had a lot of expectations for Volchek. I did not, however, expect Countdown to disclose that he had murdered his wife in order to stage his demise. The plane exploded, and he utilized a body double before being imprisoned for embezzlement. It gives us a clear picture of Volchek's character. He feels even more in danger right now because of it. Even though the episode wasn't particularly action-packed, it was nonetheless exciting because of that past and the fact that Volchek was trying to figure out who Meacham really was. As soon as Shepard joined the task force, the program made a wise decision by protecting the names of the squad, which pleased me. The way the team and Volchek are both looking into each other at the same time is one of the aspects of Episode 5 that I found appealing. In earlier episodes, the antagonist appeared to be in control, but now that the task force knows who he really is, Volchek and Meacham are at a standstill. I'm curious to see how that dynamic changes in the upcoming episodes. The task force had to uncover information that the Belarusian embassy was concealing, but the Volchek story was the most captivating aspect of Countdown Episode 5. They therefore had to sneak into a party and take them by force. I found it to be an intriguing set piece that showed us the team's collaboration and was really thrilling. More of it is what I need. In order for the plot to succeed, Ackles Meacham had to engage in combat with a few security personnel. I must admit that I'm still not entirely sure how I feel about the shaky camera employed in action sequences. Although it creates a sense of urgency, it makes it difficult to concentrate on the current situation. The squad eventually discovered Volchek's true name and background, but the action was successful and they acquired what they needed. Regarding the latter, I liked how Countdown provided us with further background details on Meacham. He and Jessica Camacho's Amber Oliveras are the two most nuanced characters thus far. One of the highlights of the show has been their chats. One of them specifically tells us about Meacham's past as a desert rat, and how his father pushed him into the military to change his ways. It helps to explain why, despite being so skilled at his work, Ackles' character is so careless. Regarding Oliveras, Meacham asked her if she was a drug user. She opened out about the connection between cocaine and a gunshot wound to the head, which was a nice behind-the-scenes look. She obviously still has issues from her past to deal with, and because Meacham's headaches are becoming worse, he even fell down the stairs. They could support one another if they talked. I hope that's the direction their relationship will take in Countdown's upcoming episodes. Lastly, I was quite aback by how Blythe summoned an old buddy with the authority to ostensibly move Valwell aside. It's still unclear where the program might go with that specific strand. Thank you for watching. Please, subscribe.